Tonight,
I have to win.
no excuses
No excuses.
to prove that we are the dominant team. We can't lose.
We won't lose.
This is what I live for.
This place belongs to me.
I've seen this company from the very beginning, from small arenas,
to the Big Apple,
from a couple dozen.
to nearly 18,000.
I can't throw that all away.
I'm the reason for this success.
A group of folks has put this company in jeopardy.
A master plan has unfolded.
Criminal assaults
Tactical operations.
from a sick leader.
The greatest mastermind of this generation.
Now I'll admit there's been tensions,
They're falling apart.
but these are 6 of the best.
6 men fighting for a common goal.
Tonight I have to win.
Tonight I must win.
No excuses
No excuses.
to prove we're the dominant team.
To prove we are the most dominant faction in pro wrestling today.
I can't lose.
I will not lose.
It's what I live for.
All of this belongs to me.
Tonight marks the beginning of a new era.
Tonight will see the start of a new era.
An era of prosperity.
An era of utter freaking chaos.
Tonight is a turning point.
This is my destiny.
This
is WrestleMania.
This is WrestleMania. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the grand spectacle that is WrestleMania. This place, this atmosphere here tonight, it is electric. Here in this huge stadium in front of a capacity crowd, the largest crowd in NLW history, to witness the most important night in this company's history. Ladies and gentlemen, this is WrestleMania 2. And of course, folks, we couldn't start this any other way than tables, ladders and chairs for the NLW Tag Team Championships. I'm here at ringside to witness this carnage first hand, and as you can see, the ladders and tables and chairs have already been set up around ringside. 4 teams are going into this one. They're going to do battle for the NLW Tag Team Championships. And you see the ladders there. And those tag team titles are going to be held high above the ring. And well, let's get WrestleMania started. Here comes Team Extreme. Rob Van Dam and Raven, 2 ECW originals, the first men to make their way out here in the largest crowd in NLW history. And if there's anybody who knows how to get extreme in these kind of TLC situations, it is Rob Van Dam and Raven competing for the first time ever in this first ever TLC match in NLW. Well, this is team number 1, and although they've only teamed together a couple times, the reason they came together was to get some tag team gold and to get some momentum on their side. But here's a team with a hell of a lot of momentum in their own right. And the eerie red lighting has come across this arena, and there they come, up through the fire. Paul Burchill, Kevin Thorne, together, they are the Brood. These followers of vampirism, whatever the hell that means, they like to suck blood and beat you up. That's essentially what it means. And well, the Brood, they've broken the necks of Chavo Guerrero, they've injured Hernandez, and they've caused a hell of a lot of problems for not only the rest of the tag team division, but in particular, these men, the Filthy Animals. Led to the ring by Rey Mysterio Jr., who, as we know, can't compete again because of his injury. But he is here to mentor Sin Cara and Billy Kidman, 2 wrestlers who here tonight are looking for their first taste of NLW Gold. And Rey Mysterio puts his faith into these guys, and I'm sure, well, he's not going to stick around for this one. It's going to be a fair fight, as fair as possible. And I wouldn't imagine wanting to be an injured wrestler in this scenario. But well, we've got the challengers in the ring. And all we need now are the champions. And listen to this response to the NLW Tag Team Champions, the Young Bucks. And it's not just going to be a super kick party tonight, it's a TLC party. And it's not tender love and care, folks. This is tables, ladders and chairs. the Brood eyeing up the Young Bucks and the Filthy Animals as well, and all of these teams have got their hands on the Young Bucks in the past few weeks, all to varying degrees of success. However, tonight there is no championship advantage. This is 4 teams battling for the most coveted prize in tag team wrestling, the NLW Tag Team Championships, and now this matchup gets underway, and all these men now fighting, and already Sin Cara sends him into that ladder, and again, oh good grief, chair to the back of the head, and you can forget health and safety in this contest as Rob Van Dam delivers the boot to the face, and again, so much carnage is going to be hard to call. A drop toe hold into the chair, and now there's that ladder, and I think it was Sin Cara, it was in fact, who there you go with that DDT, and now Sin Cara looking to climb the ladder as the Brood. It's been well documented, the Brood's feud with the Filthy Animals, breaking Chavo Guerrero's neck and also injuring Hernandez, who hasn't really appeared much on NLW TV as of late. And well, the reason for that is because of the Brood's attack, and there's RVD having his neck choked on, and oh look at this, Matt Jackson climbing along the barricade there, and in the ring here, reminiscent of Terry Funk I should say, Billy Kidman with that ladder, and the drop toe hold by Raven, and now going for that super kick, but Raven now sending Kidman onto that table. Kidman's out, wait, oh my god, where the hell's Raven going already in this matchup? And look at this! Raven crushes and burns from the top rope through that table. Oh my god, he must be hurt. And RVD calling for somebody to help. Must have broken his ribs or something. The impact of that. Let's take a look at this again. From the top rope, Kidman moved out of the way, and all Raven met was concrete and wood, and good grief, he may have some broken ribs. I don't even know if he's going to be able to continue. Well, in the meantime, the trainer's going to put him out on that stretcher, while RVD springs along that ladder and collides with Nick Jackson of the Young Bucks. And Billy Kidman sees what's going on as well, and he could very well have been crushed if... Oh! Good grief! I'm going to try and keep my oh my gods and good griefs to a minimum here, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them. There was a shooting star press along that ladder, and now the super kick by Matt Jackson now super kicking Kevin Thorne, who looked to have a dive of his own. I had no idea what he was planning then. Oh, and here comes Burchill, Thorne's tag team partner, the other member of the Brood, and what the hell is he thinking now? Oh my goodness, a C4 from the middle rung of that ladder, and well, that could have resulted in some serious injury. And that is exactly what the Brood are about, inflicting serious injury upon their opponents. And while he goes after Sin Cara, Billy Kidman looking to sneak in from behind. Oh my! Well, that's the kind of thing that will cause you concussions. Billy Kidman thrown onto that ladder, snapping back into the head of Sin Cara, and I'm going for that concerto to RVD. But now here comes Nick with that ladder, and the chairs were useless, and well, here comes RVD again with that thrust kick. And well, they were knocked out with those chairs delivered into their own faces. And now on a platform, a ladder platform, and the rolling thunder onto that ladder. And again, you want to inflict damage upon your opponents, but at the meantime, you could probably hurt yourself in the process. But the aim of the game is to climb that ladder and get the titles, and I think that Van Dam has probably overshot. He thought, oh no, wait a minute, oh my! Rob Van Dam! Frog splash on the top of the ladder did not connect. Well, he was looking to climb to get those tag team titles, and when he realised that he was too far away, he just thought, hell, to hell with it, just die from the top, and that frog splash missed. But now, the only team standing are the Brood, and well, no, the Brood are down. I should say the Animals and the Young Bucks, and Kidman sent into that ladder face first, and there's that chair by the Young Bucks. And they're the only team standing now, and want to knock out their opponents here. I don't like the looks of this for Sin Cara. Billy Kidman's still dazed from that ladder shot. And now that 450 onto the ladder. Sin Cara's ribs must have been crushed there, and speaking of crushed ribs, I have been told in my ear that Raven is receiving some medical attention in the back, so apparently RVD's on his own. And Kidman's on his own in the middle of the ring. And the Indy Taker. I should say that Meltzer driver. A variant of the Indy Taker was that Meltzer driver onto those propped up steel chairs, and there's a chair shot to Matt. And now Thorne has Nick held and delivers a spear through that table to the floor. And the Brood obviously not popular here. After all, they were the men who ended Chavo Guerrero's career, but RVD fighting alone for the time being at least. By the sound of the producer in my ear, it sounds as if Raven's not coming back. And if that's the case, then Raven's chances, I should say RVD's chances of winning this match, are slim. But he's fighting on his own at the moment. Van Dam fighting on his own, but he's fighting effectively. Throws Kevin Thorne from the top rope and throws him onto Burchill and that ladder. And Van Dam saying, you want a piece of me? Come after me, Matt. And that's exactly what he does, but Matt lands on that ladder and a moonsault from the top. Or maybe just below the top of that ladder. But now Rob Van Dam is out flat. And Matt, oh, I was about to say he's the only one standing, but here comes Sin Cara with the Hurricane Rana armbar. And now throws him out. And Sin Cara, God knows what he's thinking. Matt has been placed on that table on the outside. And where in the hell is Sin Cara going? You're not going to get the tag team titles from there, my friend. And Sin Cara from the top of that ladder crashes and burns through that table. And I wouldn't say that was a soft landing whatsoever, and if you're telling me at home they know how to fall, yeah right. You try falling from 20 feet in the air onto table and concrete. Take a look at this again, the height he got, the swanton from the top through the table, and that may have not only wiped out Matt Jackson, but may have also wiped out Sin Cara. But at the moment, Nick trying to take advantage with the sunset flip off that ladder. This is a demolition derby of epic proportions. And at the moment, oh, I was about to say that Kidman was nearing those tag team belts, but Kevin Thorne with the crucifix powerbomb from the top of that ladder. And he's the only one in the ring now, but Van Dam drop kicks the ladder. And Kevin Thorne comes crashing down as a result. And Van Dam now holding that ladder. Oh, and here comes the other member of the Brood. Here comes Burchill with that chair. Misses in that time, but doesn't miss that time. That's the kind of thing that will cause you concussions. Oh, and here we go again. C4! Oh, good grief. The C4 onto that ladder, and again working on those ribs with that ladder. And is Burchill communicating with Rob Van Dam? I think he's pointing to him at least. Communicating about something, and well, Van Dam's on his own, but he's working effectively. Burchill has that chair held, and the coast to coast, but Nick moves out of the way. A massive coast to coast by Rob Van Dam, but Nick moves out of the way. Burchill got connected, and now one of these men could very well take down the tag team titles. Van Dam close, but Nick holds him off, and the facebuster from the top. Facebuster from the ladder. And my voice, we're only one match in, and I'm already feeling the strain. This is incredible. A ladder makeshift had been set outside, but Thorne realises he doesn't need to use it because he's on the top. Oh, and he had his fingertips on those championships, and here comes Kidman. Good God! Kevin Thorne just got planted, and steel, I don't know if you know this folks, but steel isn't meant to break. The fact that Kevin Thorne broke through the steel of the ladder Just goes to show you the height he fell from and the impact of the body onto that ladder. And well, I guess we can count out form for this match. Oh my. Well, there's a massive chair shot to Sin Cara, and I'm still in shock over what we just witnessed. And now here comes Matt with that Hurricane Rana, but this time it's from the ladder. Vintage Young Bucks. Form being wheeled out of here now. And now Matt, well, I was going to say he's got to put, wait a minute. Oh my! Matt pushed off the ladder, and what the hell's Hernandez doing here? I thought he was injured. Well, we haven't seen him on NLW programming, but he pushes Matt off the ladder, and is Hernandez going to win the Tag Team Championships for the Filthy Animals? Is that legal? I guess it is. Grabs him and takes... Oh, wait a minute. But Nick sees him. Oh, and Hernandez pays for it. From the top of that ladder, and once again, we're in a... Oh, and here comes Rey Mysterio checking on him. Well, Hernandez tried to... Well, listen to that. That's exactly what... Well, these NLW fans, they get off of some sick stuff. And that's exactly what happened there. Hernandez, we haven't seen him for several weeks, trying to save the day for the Filthy Animals, but oh, good grief, come on now. Rey Mysterio checking on Hernandez, and here comes Kevin. Well, Kevin Thorne's been wheeled out of here. I should say the other member of the Brood who's fighting alone at the moment, Paul Burchill. Burchill with that chair to the injured Rey Mysterio, and now they're hanging on to those. Oh my! Well, now they're literally hanging. They're hanging from those tag team belts. Oh, and here we go. Now Burchill just got knocked down. Nick the only one hanging on, but again that ladder shot sends him to the mat below. And Rob Van Dam, well, there's Matt Jackson and Billy Kidman on the outside. Oh! Where the hell did he come from? You can tell how quick and fast-paced... I'm lost for words. I had no idea that Sin Cara was doing that. Completely forgot. Oh, no! Jesus Christ, that suplex onto that ladder. And that one didn't break. Oh, and again the ladder to Rob Van Dam. And everybody's down except for Van Dam and Matt. Matt. Oh, and again he's sent into that table. Rob Van Dam bringing that table over here, and he's the only one standing. He's fighting alone, but he's doing it well. Oh, and this is why he's creating a platform so he can securely unhook those tag team belts. And Van Dam, he's on the table now. He's got his hands on the belts, but there you see, throwing that chair 20 feet in the air. And another table's been set up underneath those ladders, and I don't like the looks of this. Matt, he's inches away from those belts, but here comes Van Dam, and almost had it. And you sense these fans thought he had them as well. But now Matt Jackson, look at how hot, 20 feet they must be. Oh my god. No way. There's no possible way he wants to do a DDT from up there. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? Raven. Oh, new champions. Where the hell did Raven come from? Raven and Rob Van Dam. They are the new NLW Tag Team Champions. Well, all I saw was Matt Jackson fall from 20 feet, crashing through the table. We're going to have to look at a replay to see exactly what happened. Well, Van Dam almost won the titles, got hit with that chair, and right there, Raven coming from the back, behind with that low blow, and then that allowed Rob Van Dam to throw Matt Jackson 20 feet off of the platform of the table from the top of the ladder through the table. Well, here you go. New Tag Team Champions to kick off WrestleMania. And there's Paul Burchill, he's the only member of his team still out here. And well, Matt Jackson certainly felt the fury of the storm that time. And the Young Bucks have lost the NLW Tag Team Championships. New champions to kick off WrestleMania. And my God, how is anybody going to top that? They put their bodies, they put their hearts and souls on the line, all in the name of winning those titles, and Rob Van Dam and Raven are the new NLW Tag Team Champions. But are we going to see more gold change hands? Because up next, Austin Aries puts his title on the line against Daniel Bryan, the American Dragon, two members of the NLW roster who are well versed in technical wrestling and submission-based wrestling. They have competed all over the world, they've had numerous matches in Ring of Honor, and right now they are fighting off against each other for the X Division Championship. It happens for the first time ever in NLW. Austin Aries puts the X Division Championship on the line against Daniel Bryan. Are we going to see a new champion, or is Austin Aries going to continue his record-breaking reign?